pitch. She'll also mix in a screwball that she likes to throw within every count. We liked her rise ball in the way that she was spinning it. She held that changeup very similar to the way that she holds her rise ball, trying to hide that pitch.
Kaylee Mudge, Mac Leonard, Kaylee Harding will get things started for the Noles. 8-2 on the season, ranked 7th in the country. 2 ranked wins over Arizona and Arkansas here. They lost to UCLA 6-4.
There's that changeup. She sells that pitch so well. We'll drop it down to 47, 48 miles an hour. We'll throw that pitch in any count. And it's just so hard to pick up out of her hand.
Mudge 321 on the season with a home run that she hit here. 6 runs batted in. Flailed at that, and Landry will open up with a strikeout.
Yeah, that's the knee buckler that this changeup is. You can throw it multiple times through the at-bat, and you still fool the hitters. That's how good it is. So it's got great spin on it and really good movement in the lower half of the zone.
Mac Leonard, 286 this year for Mac. Senior out of Normal, Illinois, started out her career at Illinois State, now in her 2nd season in Tallahassee. Waits on it and drills it. Home run. Mac Leonard, her first of the season, and Florida State jumps in front.
Just talking about how that changeup is Sam Landry's best pitch, and Michelle was talking about how good it is when it has movement down. But this pitch stays up. Changeup, belt high, and Mac Leonard is able to recognize it and wait for it. So much power behind that. That was just like sitting back and waiting on a slow pitch with the way that she was able to recognize it and then just unleash on that. Mac Leonard. Big bomb.
Well, and Amanda, it was amazing because she was not sitting change. You could tell by her body that she was not sitting change. She just made that adjustment mid-pitch. And you're right, it's location, right? Change-ups, once they get in your eyes, immediately easier to identify. That pitch needs to be bounced in. I tell young pitchers all the time when I'm working with them, your best change-up a lot of times is going to be the knee down. Don't be afraid to hop it in. I think I probably got more people swinging at my changeup that I one-hop to the plate than that actually threw straight to my catcher.
Kind of like the one that Mudge struck out on, right?
Correct.
In the dirt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Harding. Had the 2 home run game against Arkansas this weekend. 1-2 pitch. Harding skies that to left. 2 down.
The next batter for the Knolls is designated player Katie Dack.
There's Katie Dack, the transfer from Texas A&M. Sophomore out of Parker, Colorado. Katie 348 on the year with 3 homers, 11 RBI. That's through on the left side. And a 2-out base runner for the Seminoles.
Next batter is the second baseman, Devin Flaherty.
And up steps Devin Flaherty in the 5 spot. At mid-60s in her second appearance of the day. A couple innings of relief earlier against UCLA. Three and oh. The runner will move on over to second, back into scoring position.
Trying to throw that screwball for a strike and missing. Trying to throw that changeup then. She bounced in that 2-0 count. So good in her relief outing against UCLA. Didn't give up a hit to the Bruins in her outing.
Two on now as Flaherty draws the walk. And it's the catcher, Michaela Edenfield. It's the swing and miss.
Nice curveball in the outside corner.
Mark sharp.
Yeah. When Landry bends her pitches, I mean, she's tough. With that changeup, she can keep that low and run the curve away from the righties, rise ball up underneath the hands. It's hard to split the plate.
Misses that one away, 1-1.
A packed house for this game today. Standing room only. It is full. All in the outfield, all down the lines, packed.
Sport of softball's in good health.
Three and one. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Full count. Two outs, runners will be on the move. Edenfield waits on the change. Spins it foul.
So much confidence with that pitch. First pitch, full count, hitter's count. She'll throw it in any count. And even though Mac Leonard hit that home run off of it, she's still going to throw it.
Edenfield way back in the box. And the strikeout for Landry ends the threat. Couple left on, but a home run. Well, they're here in town. Day 4 of our 40 games here at the TaxAct Clearwater Invitational, presented by Evo Shield. 1-0 Florida State. Mac Leonard, a solo home run. Back to work for Allison Royalty. She retired Louisiana 1-2-3 in the first. Alexa Langeliers gets the call at shortstop today.
It's another team, very versatile. A lot of players playing multiple positions.
All these teams just seem to be really deep, have a lot of different options. We saw it from UCLA. A&M is that same way, FSU.
Langeliers tries to lift that over Muffley's head and finds some green grass. First hit for the Raging Cajuns.
You know, one thing that Allison Royalty has been working on with pitching coach and head coach Lonnie Alameda is her drag mechanics. Lonnie Alameda talked to us about how she's more of a heel dragger and how that's something that has gotten better in the offseason working with Coach Alameda, but just a continual work in progress. And because she ends up dragging more with her heel on the ground, doesn't create a slot that's gives her the ability to throw to the other side of the plate, her glove side of the plate, so she throws more on her arm side. And it's a tough mechanic, Michelle, as you know, especially at this age, to be able to fix that and change that and create a new pattern with your bottom half. But that bottom half opens up the rest of the plate. If there's something going on with your bottom half mechanics, then maybe you might throw more to one side of the plate than the other. Trying to get that fixed and continue to work on it, which is hard in the middle of season when you're playing so many games.
When that heel comes down, it can almost be like an anchor kind of that you're dragging, so it inhibits really good hip movement and rotation, and it is tough. One of the hardest, I think, mechanical adjustments to make.
And with that too, Coach Alameda feels like she still has some more miles per hour left in her when she's able to clean up that drag mechanic. Already has increased 2 to 3 miles an hour since she's been at FSU, coming over from working with Trisha Ford at ASU past couple of years.
One-two pitch. Coming on to make the catch is Mudge out and left. One down.
You've been mudged.
You've been mudged. Happens to the best of us.
Just a great jump. You know, this ball at first looks like it's going to get down, but Mudge sees it, identifies it, and also reads how the spin on this ball is bringing it down. And Allison Royalty is saying, I love the way you got my back.
Remember when Kat Sandercock was playing out there in left field?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if she would have gotten that one.
Nope.
Maybe. Maybe.
I would say it feels like just yesterday, but it actually doesn't. That feels like a really long time
It
ago
feels
now.
like just, was it yesterday or 3 days ago?
I think it was Thursday, maybe.
So for those of us just joining us, Kat, they wanted to keep her available in the game if they needed to pitch late on Thursday. So there she was in, is that right field or left field? She played both fields, then switched with Mudge. And just as you would expect, a pitcher in the outfield.
Hey now.
She was having fun.
She was having fun. She had come in relief, so if they would have taken her out, she would have been burned.
Yes.
She wouldn't have been able to come back in. It was a tight game, so they wanted to keep her.
There was a purpose.
There was a purpose.
But of course, early in the season, we like to have a little fun with that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
And obviously, Kat was having a little fun with that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play? Well, you were both positional when you hit, so never mind.
We were studs.
You were studs. How about, did you ever play outfield?
I did.
You did.
I did.
In middle school and high
middle
school,
school, yeah.
and travel ball. Yeah.
For being a lefty, I was kind of, it was either outfield or first base.
First base,
for me.
yeah.
I was kind of stuck.
I was always an infielder. I didn't get into the outfield.
Get to the grass.
I was too important. Where's Mendoza? That's too important to be out there. Jordan Campbell, the third baseman. See the other scores of the games going on in your upper right. Wow, Virginia Tech out in front.
You need that win.
They do. Some have had success here. UCLA and Oklahoma State both going 5-0. Others are hunting wins today, like Louisiana, Virginia Tech, Indiana, Nebraska.
Duke's had a good weekend here.
Duke has done well.
They have
Did they
been
end up
in
beating
tight
Michigan?
games.
I was just about to look that up.
Let's get a
Efforting.
score update on that. When we're on the interwebs, we do things on the fly.
Yeah.
Real
they ended
time.
up 4-1 here.
Wow, all right, the Duke Blue Devils, there
And
you go.
A one-run loss to Alabama, which
So-
still is a loss.
Yeah,
But
they've won 4 straight, 3 of them over rank.
Well, and that loss to Alabama, they got down by a 5 spot and battled back
Yes.
and almost came back on the Tide.
Strikeout for Royalty.
yeah, because
2 down.
we were talking about her mechanics, she's so strong on this side of the plate with her rise ball and a screwball. This screwball moving hard into Jordan Campbell, able to create a really good angle to cut that pitch inside.
Her first strikeout. With Langeliers over at first, the leadoff single still hanging out there. Sophie Piscos. Boy, that's going to be a fun ACC regular season and tournament. They all get to play each other. Duke and Florida State and Clemson and Virginia Tech, Notre Dame.
Yeah. They're deep.
I think those are the top 5 in the preseason poll.
Definitely warmer today than yesterday. You can tell a difference. Yesterday was like a little cool front came through.
Yep, it is warmer. More fans out today. Fans, not fans. Fans with fans.
Fans with fans.
And the promo cards on the back. Good day for a ball cap or a bucket hat.
Sunglasses, definitely need those.
It's K-time according to the Seminole fans with a 2-strike count. Pulled foul. Last meeting was last March. Florida State has won 7 of the last 10. Of course, they are both championship pedigreed. So that should be a fun one. Janai Kerr, 7-8-9. Put up a run in the first on the Mac Leonard solo home run. Sat on a change and then roughed it up. Base hit, right the extras with her speed, headed for second. Kerr standing up.
Like how short that Janai Kerr was to this 1-2 pitch right over the heart of the plate. You're ahead in the count. That is such a sweet pitch and easy for Janai Kerr to get her barrel to that pitch and find a gap and set it. Now you have speed at second base and scoring position.
Raging Cajuns used 5 pitchers in the game earlier. They may rely on that staff again. Chloe Riasetto was up for the win into the 7th inning, and then in the top of the 7th, UCLA scored twice for the comeback win. Josie Muffley at short. Redshirt senior from Portage, Michigan. Has overcome knee injuries and back injuries and all sorts of injuries to keep putting that jersey on.
Big time ice hockey player as well as softball player.
Josie, 4 of 11 runners in scoring position. She was 2 for 2 in their UCLA game. She had 3 RBI against the Bruins.
They're making Sam Landry throw a lot of pitches, already 33 pitches that she's thrown.
Good eye from Muffley. Ball 4. Good eye, not great recall there from Josie. A reminder from Carlos Guzman behind the plate. Willie Lopez at first, Jill Poole at third. And for the 2nd inning in a row, a couple on base for the Seminoles. There, that's a friend right there. Fan a friend.
And a friend.
The veteran third baseman, Christina Hartley.
Boy, remember when you were that age and you were watching? That was like the first You first got an inkling of where you might, oh, I want to play for them. No, I don't want to play for them.
That's right.
It's the coolest thing ever for a young player to be here in the stands and get to be this close to these games, because the athletes are bigger and stronger and everything moves faster. You're just amazed. It's so different than watching it on TV. It's even faster in person.
Can see what you could be.
Always the pitching surprises people when they get here in person.
Yeah, if you're a baseball fan, you don't see a rise ball.
Tampa Mustangs, another local team.
Foul ball on the bunt. Christina Hartley, and then the top of the order. She's already decided who she's rooting for.
She's all in.
Garnet and gold, baby. Hartley looking for her first ribby of the year. She wants to work the camera for us.
Love it.
In years to come. Runners go, and they'll advance 60. So now you got 2 into scoring position for Hartley. On the double steal.
Double steal, picking the changeup to go on. Right there. Second base. Get a good read on it. Take off.
Hartley launches. Back it goes. Left center. 3-run home run. For the number 9 hitter, Christina Hartley.
3-run home run. Christina
Hartley coming in this game, just hitting a .140. But a really good at bat, continuing to foul off pitches until she got the pitch that she wanted, and she jumps on it. Pitch that is a little bit too sweet through the zone. It's a rise ball, and it doesn't get up enough. Starts to move in on her. She clears those hips, barrels it up, and gets it out of the park.
What a swing out of the 9-hole. Well, for Florida State, they're trying to figure out who's going to be their everyday third baseman. They've played a couple of different faces at third base, including Hartley. You play third base and swing like that, it's going to be hard to take you out of the lineup.
4-0 Seminoles. Pitching change for the Raging Cajuns. And we'll take the break. Back in a moment.
The new pitcher for the Raging Cajuns, number 25, Chloe Riasetto.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Earn 2% cash back on what you want, like a vintage turntable, so you can get back into vinyl.
Nice choice.
And 2% cash back on what you need, like a new needle for your record player. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. That's real life ready.
Inventory and great deals are back at Kia of Carson. Find your new well-equipped 2023 Forte LXS starting at just $21,085 MSRP. We have over 100 Fortes available this month. Great deals apply to our big selection of Tellurides as well. As one of the largest Kia dealerships in the country, chances are we'll have those hard-to-find models at great prices. Knowledgeable and friendly, we're ready to serve you. Come in to Kia of Carson off the 405 or online at kiaofcarson.com.
They are desperately searching for the first career home run ball off the bat of Christina Hartley. A 3-run dinger. to score Kerr and Muffley as well. And give Florida State the 4-0 lead. And the pitching change to Chloe Riasetto. And she will step right in to see the top of the order.
She came in and did a nice job spinning it against UCLA.
Left fielder, Kelly Mudd.
Hasn't pitched a ton this year so far, but talented young freshman.
I think just in the last 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Mudd struck out on a changeup in the first against the starter Landry. Drags it beautifully.
Well, this is part of the problem when you keep your first baseman back. So you can take a look here. First baseman's back, but now second base has to try to come up, and there's just no way. You can see she's bunting off the defense. She basically just puts it down and can walk to first base. So first baseman's got to go get that ball in bunt situations. Second base has to cover.
Third hit of the inning and a base runner with nobody out.
And it's odd to see her positioned back behind first base with Mudd. You know, their leadoff hitter has some speed, lefty,
Exactly.
has a lot of tools. Interesting choice of a position. She does have, you know, a little bit of pop, but speed too.
Oh, 1 to Mac Leonard, who hit a solo home run in the first.
It was off of that changeup that was up in the zone off the starter. Sam Landry sat back and is able just to bust it out of here.
Runner goes, Mudge with good speed, beats the throw, heads for third.
You know, the thing that you notice about Florida State, you guys, and I think this every time I get a chance to watch them play, is just how well coached they are at base running, at their fundamentals on defense, at being able to have an approach at the plate. They just do a lot of the little things right, and it's something that you can come to expect out of watching them play, no matter who they're playing, no matter the competition.
And they're focused, on point, understanding the situation, whether they're not on offense or defense, realizing like, hey, this is a time we can pounce. And a lot of times young athletes don't always do that. You know, there'll be an opportunity in front of them and it disappears because they're not adamant, they're not intentional to try and make something happen in that moment. So important. You win a lot more games when you have that mindset.
2-2 to Leonard with Mudge at third.
You know, I think one of the things that we'll get a chance to talk about tonight when they play Alabama on ESPN at 5 Eastern is 2 really good culture programs, teams that work and talk a lot about building a team culture and a way of playing the game.
Got to be ready out there.
Have to.
Bama fan out there.
There's
Louisiana.
this week's glove.
Leonard, center field to the track. It'll stay in the yard, but plenty deep for Mudge to trot on home. Sack fly for Mac. 5-0.
Next batter for the Knowles, right fielder, Kaylee Harding.
And now it's Kaylee Harding. Flew out to left her first time up. Infield pop. 2 down.
Anytime you can get her out on one pitch, that feels really nice as a pitcher.
You'll take it.
Next batter for the Knowles, designated player, Katie Dack.
Katie Dack singled in the first. Little reprieve right now for the players. A little cloud bank is rolled in. Give them a break from the sun for a bit. Look out, food coming through.
Little pretzel.
Pretzels. Ooh, yeah. Little beer cheese dipping sauce for that one.
A lot of options. There's food trucks. Pretty good atmosphere out front. They have a large screen television, so all the... Actually, look at that.
There it is.
Vendor Village.
I think they can hear you too.
Oh, I might need to get some coffee.
Hello out there in the vendor village.
everybody.
How's everybody doing?
Wave to us.
I don't think we're on out there.
They're otherwise engaged, apparently.
They're focusing on their food.
They might have a different game on though.
That could be. It could be
That's
one of the
true.
other games.
Yeah. Tacos. Burritos.
Oh, come on now. That's not right.
An atmosphere here. Nice cold lemonade.
That cool, refreshing drink. Always
Ice
a good
cream?
choice to follow it up. On the field, the delay right now is to get a pinch runner
Maddie Fry.
out there. Maddie Fry will run at first base. And Devin Flaherty walked in the first. A 4-run second inning here for the Seminoles. A 3-run home run for Christina Hartley, the first of her career. The other update for you is they did find the Hartley home run ball, the first of her career. Good news.
Does she get it?
I was going to ask you the same thing. I thought you'd know the answer more than us.
See, we could have just made it up and told everybody, absolutely she got it. Of course she did. Oh, 2 to Flaherty with 2 down. You got a favorite softball in your trophy cases at home? Or an autographed softball from anybody that you've kept?
Joan Joyce. Autographed softball.
Great choice.
And got a couple from my game days.
Yep.
They're special.
I've got a couple that we've all signed.
Yeah. I have some that my teammates at A&M all sign, which I love, and then Krista Williams is one that I have.
Every once in a while, the teams are nice enough to, all sign a softball for you at the World Series. And
Yep. Actually, there were autograph sessions here.
yeah.
Each team had a autograph session. Just one. But
Yeah. Runner goes, throw down, and it's dropped. Fry with a stolen base. Third of the inning now for Florida State. As the sun pokes back out. Flaherty out to center, and drifting over is Hayden. Side retired, but a 4 spot up. It's a 5-0 Florida State lead. Home run coming.
Seems like a while ago, but this was earlier in the bottom of the second inning. Christina Hartley, her first career home run, a 3-run shot. Florida State.
Showdown of aces and All-Americans. 5 Eastern on ESPN. How about the little kid in the home run shirt?
That was perfect.
Fabulous.
So good.
Number 35.
Look at that. That's 78 and 81, Smitty. That's a lot of wins.
Oh, incredible.
159, I think, combined. You'll notice I jumped right over Scarborough to you because even with the calculator, the math has been dicey this weekend.
I've got to earn my way back, and
So
I own that.
You got to come up with something. Nice snag at third base to get Kylie Griffin. That's Christina Hartley. Okay, hit a home run. Rob a base hit.
That's a big deal. We talked about UCLA replacing Bree Perez at shortstop and who's going to fill that hole. But for Florida State on the left side of the infield is who's going to fill the hole, or the void of Sydney Sherrill graduating.
In terms of a position player, obviously Jocelyn Allo at Oklahoma. But in terms of a position player, it might be Sherrill and Bree Perez.
Yeah,
it's
true.
Agreed.
Two of the biggest losses to graduation.
It's experience, it's knowledge of the game, you know, how they make the whole infield better, and trying to plug someone new into that position, it takes time. It just does.
Maybe Twitter can help us out. Let's hear who we might be missing out there.
Cispace from a couple of years ago.
She carries over 2 years. That's how good she was. It's short for Washington.
That's right.
Ooh, they do have Bailey Klingler back
That's
out
right.
at Washington, who
Yep.
could be National Player of the Year.
Yep.
One of the candidates.
You know, she's already tied their Grand Slam program record. Hit a
Really?
Grand Slam to tie it in Houston when they were playing there this weekend, and that's where she's from.
Okay.
Nice.
It's amazing what your mind or my brain can retain, and then other things that I can't remember, like that just happened earlier today.
Yeah. Jana Johns at third base at Oklahoma the last few years.
Well, and she's a perfect example of how do you replace it. Sid Romero,
Exactly.
she stepped in and did a pretty good job.
I'll have a good one. Hannah Adams for Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well put.
So basically, we have everybody at each position in the infield.
Yeah.
The first baseman, I think.
There's first base. And the walk for Falterman. Let's see, Mia Davidson. Is that our catcher?
Next batter,
Yeah.
the first baseman,
Mississippi
number
State.
22, Stormy Kostelnick.
He is ready for the day right there. Center field, Janai Kerr. 2 down.
Still thinking about others that graduated.
Yeah,
Still
first
on my mind.
we're looking for first basemen and outfielders, I think, still.
Danielle Gibson.
Yep.
Good one.
Okay, we got our first baseman and
Yep.
KB sides.
And KB
That's
KB
two one.
sides, yep.
Okay.
Kramer Upstay.
Kaylee Tao.
Yep. First base.
off the glove of Royalty and over to first base. Keene won't be able to apply the tag. And Heath is aboard.
This ball shot right back at Royalty, and I think it just kind of goes in and out of her glove. It's always a little frustrating as a pitcher.
It's right there.
It is. Yep.
It's right there. Especially with that would have been the third out.
Score that a base hit for Heath. 2 on with 2 outs. Louisiana was losing to UCLA earlier today, rallied to take the lead, and then lost it in the 7th. And Keene will gobble that up. 2 stranded. 5-0, Florida State. Here at the Taxac Clearwater Invitational. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. Edenfield, Kerr, and Muffley. We missed Janae Jefferson, second base, Texas. Another big shoes to fill.
We're still missing.
But the nice thing is a lot of
An
freshmen stepping in.
That's true.
Picking it up.
Rachel Lewis from Northwestern.
Rachel Lewis, Northwestern. Good get. I think we got a 2-box coming in TV parlance. Ouch. That is South Florida in the green. They're trailing Virginia Tech, and Tech has the bases loaded. Nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. Game's going on simultaneously.
Kelsey Bennett up for Virginia Tech. Going to get her going. It's late in this game.
Our game there on the left, it's a 3-1 count to Michaela Edenfield. And for Florida State, you've got only one thing on your mind, and that is pile it on. Try and shorten this game because you have another game coming up later against Alabama. That is a bases loaded walk to push a run in. 3-1 Virginia Tech. We were thinking maybe we'd get a grand slam in the 2-box, which happened twice yesterday in the Oklahoma State game.
We haven't gotten nearly as lucky with our bases loaded look-ins.
No.
Maybe we'll get one.
Well, they're
in this
still
game or
loaded.
tonight.
We may go back to it. They're
Yeah,
still
sure.
loaded. We got a new producer in the truck right now, so let's see if that decision is made from on high. We're going to hold off on that because there's a pitching change, we're told. Edenfield. And ooh, that will drop harmless.
Good eye by Michaela Edenfield there. Pitch on the outside corner. Good at bat altogether, but tough one to take.
It's important in that leadoff spot, knowing that walk and that good eye.
Amaya Ross will come on to run. Edenfield can re-enter.
And trying to get first for the Knolls, number 12, Amaya Ross.
That is the 4th walk issued by Louisiana pitchers.
Next batter for the Knolls, center fielder Janai Kerr.
All right, so we've got the 2-box again, bases loaded. Oh, what a grab in foul territory for South Florida. I think that's the first out of the inning. Yep.
Yep.
Ross on the move, and it's dropped by Valdez. Stolen base number 4. 5. There it goes. Oh, staying in the yard.
Wow.
Thought that was going to be it.
That was Tegan Thrunk who thumped it. So 3-1 Virginia Tech. Kerr had a solid rip to left center, her first time up. They check the runner to throw to first. Ross is going to try and stretch it. Out at third.
I think she got pushed back a little bit too far. Langlers did a really good job of getting her back. A little bit of a late jump throw across the infield, and it looks like she slides off the bag right there. Oh, such a good shot. Oh, love that shot out there.
So good.
Muffley out to center side, retired. 5-0 Florida State. Now by Jerry Glasgow.
And Coach, what was the message to the team after the UCLA game?
You got to get your head back up, and that's a tough one, for a young team, and you just got to get your head back up and go to play, and then you got Coach Alameda's just got a great ball club over here. Her and Travis has put together a powerhouse, and they're really good. I mean, they're extremely talented, and so it's tough, but that's why you come out here, because you want to get tougher and you want to learn how to play against these teams, and we're getting a lot of lessons.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Couple of home runs, Mac Leonard and Christina Hartley for the Seminoles in the 5-0 lead. Royalty back in the circle to face 4, 5, and 6. Here's Alexa Langlers. Alexa singled back in the second. 1-2.
Yeah, Royalty continuing to use that changeup just enough, dropping it in. I love that she throws it on the inside corner as well.
She's done a good job of throwing a lot of strikes, getting ahead of these hitters, and like that screwball and that changeup. Whenever she tunnels that pitch on the same side of the plate, same height, same look, just different speed.
Here's the 2-2. And the strikeout for Royalty. One down.
3 great changeups in that pitch sequence. Comes back to it for the strikeout, and I love the location. It's right down, almost about to drop in the dirt. So hard for hitters to see that.
Third of the day for Allison. And here's Vic Valdez.
You think about the pitchers that Florida State has brought in, all of them having experience, transfer pitchers with Mac Leonard, who's so experienced, Allison Royalty, experience in the pack, Allie Dubois, lots of experience at BU. They've had a lot of transfer, when you think about it, a lot of transfer pitchers, period, the past few years. Remember Kylie Hansen?
Yeah, from
Danielle
FAU.
Watson.
Yep.
She was a part of that World Series team.
Now I'm missing some too, but they've had pitchers that have come in and had a big role in the pitching staff.
National champions 2018. They were back in the Champ Series in 2021.
Kaylin Arnold, another one.
Yep, from Tennessee.
Yeah. Because a lot of these pitchers, if they're going to transfer, they'd love to go and pitch for a team that has an incredible pitching coach like Lonnie Alameda and has a chance to win too. I mean, you plug into this program and have a good shot at making it to the Women's College World Series and working with a pitching coach who's one of the best there is.
There's Lonnie. 15 years now at Florida State. Going into the Hall of Fame in December.
Thinking about in a tournament weekend, you guys, how many numbers does Lonnie Alameda put up in an entire weekend? Because just for one pitch call, I think she did it 3 numbers like 3 different times.
Yep.
That's a lot of numbering.
I need to have my forearms like ripped out. I have to ice out afterwards.
That's a lot. She goes. 1-3-1. 1-3-1. Oh, 4 times. Once to the catcher, once to the pitchers, once to the infield, once to the outfield, I think is how that goes.
And I can't figure out if it's later in games or maybe at night. It's a full body workout. She comes right out of the dugout and is very demonstrative. And there she goes. There she goes. Is that 2 strike counts maybe?
That probably means one more pitch.
One more, that's it.
Right here.
The fight from Vic Valdez. Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming, and Edenfield goes out to chat. Lopresti. The defensive change. Got her.
Nasty. That changeup, when it bites down, is such a good pitch. Could be a drop ball that she takes a little bit off of it. Look at it just dive down. Off-speed pitch. It's Valdez out in front of this pitch. Similar looking pitch that she threw to Langeliers in terms of the height, and it just fallen off the table.
Jordan Campbell struck out on a screwball in the second.
Continuing to work that arm side of the plate, that inside corner. Changeup, a lot of really good effective velocity, challenging these Louisiana hitters to stay back on the slow stuff.
Well, and you know that Lonnie is just all over that with her pitch calling, keeping that in mind, changing speeds, changing locations, trying to set up hitters.
We're going to chat with Lonnie coming up. Well, that's the 54th pitch. So if she's flashing 4 signs, oh, this is your chance, Scarborough, to get back in the game. 54 pitches times 4.
216.
That's how many times she has been flashing the signs, and we're only in the 4th inning. And Scarborough's back. All right.
You can rely on me, I promise.
How many per inning is that, Amanda? No, I'm not gonna push it.
That'd be per second, per game.
It's the same hand she writes with too. I mean, you got to take something to avoid the cramping, right?
Seriously.
It's K-time for Florida State fans. Not yet. Can Royalty strike out the side? Pops it up. Hartley. And a 1-2-3 inning.
It's building, but so much fun.
And speaking of some of your younger athletes, Hartley comes up with that big 3-run shot. How important is that for her, and also how she's playing at third base?
Yeah, I mean, the shadow of Sid Sherrill, right? Like, looking around here, so amazing. Like, look at this right now. It's so cool. But I see Sid Sherrill T-shirts up there, and she's just been so incredible. And from Jesse Warren days, and then Hartley and Weisbrot come in and like, man, those are some shoes to fill, So I think just stay who they are. And she got so much love coming in that big swing. And so, just growing their legacy for the program and just being who they are and comfortable doing their thing. And so really cool for her today.
Thank you so much, Lonnie. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Good
yeah,
insight.
how about that little 8-year run of Warren before Sherrill?
Yeah.
Some defensive changes we'll get you caught up to as well here for the Raging Cajun. As we head to the bottom of the 4th in a 5-0 Florida State lead, Mac Leonard, solo home run. Christina Hartley, 3-run home run. And here is Hartley to start things off, 9 and then the top of the order. Got a new first baseman, new shortstop, new catcher. 2-1.
Now they have a new left side of the infield for Louisiana with Vasquez and Valdez, and 2 freshmen who are very athletic, strong side of the infield for Louisiana. Saw them great defensively against UCLA earlier today. I like them on the left side.
The whole right side's moved too.
Well, they've just they've moved everybody in the infield. Yeah. Kotzelnik was at first, she's at second, and now Crater's at first.
My scorecard
is a mess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Ushte is still in right. Hayden in center. The outfield is the same. Off the glove of Riasetto. And Hartley safe at first. Christina 2 for 2 today.
Well, I think this is going to be a big one for Hartley, continuing to play well, earn that third base position. And that's a good job by Louisiana, almost getting the ricochet and being able to throw Hartley out. But I think that's always the question, you know, what Coach was saying, how do you replace? They've had so many great third basemen. You have one of those younger athletes step up with a good batting average, will probably find her way in the lineup more often.
Top of the order, Kaylee Mudge, a strikeout and a single, scored in the second. Pitch, Mudge. Vasquez, 1 down.
Next out of the first baseman, Matt Leonard.
Chloe Riasetto's done a good job of entering this game and quieting these Florida State bats for the most part. Gotten a lot of hard contact off of her.
Home run in the first, and then a sacrifice fly to bring another one in the second for Mac Leonard. Runner goes, and sliding in safely with another stolen base is Hartley. 6th stolen base of the game for Florida State.
Such an aggressive team. You know, they can hit the long ball, they can take extra bases, whether it's with a steal or seeing a ball down. They're just so aggressive. Their mentality up at the plate and their approach and the way that they run bases. Oh, one-handed catch. That was nice. Who needs a glove?
Yeah. Oh,
Reaching back.
yeah. Held on to the beer. Come on. Leonard. Too high. 2 down.
She struck the ball well in all 3 of her at bats. She's seeing it. She's seeing it big.
The next batter is the right fielder, Kaylee Harding.
Kaylee Harding. Flew out to left, popped up to first. Bethany Keene on deck. And Harding pounds the dirt. Single, 1 left on. 4 complete, 5-0.
Leading off the designated player, Sophie Ducos.
Good.
Bottom of the order, due up for Louisiana. Ripped foul by Sophie Piskas. Struck out looking at a changeup back in the 2nd. Royalty's got it. 1 down.
The next batter is the second baseman, Cecilia Vasquez.
Sissy Vasquez grounded out in the 3rd. Langeliers a single in the 2nd. Heath a single in the 3rd. And that's been it.
Royalty's been efficient. Just 60th pitch coming.
Mudge. 2 down.
Yeah, and I think we talk a lot about different pitchers and the way they attack strike zones, velocity, locations, but when you can really spin a good changeup, it just sets up everything else, miss hits, and we've seen a lot of that. Not a lot of strikeouts, not needed though. I mean, she's induced a lot of pop flies.
Yeah, and I think on a long day like today with 2 games against 2 tough opponents, you want to see as a coaching staff your pitcher go out there and be efficient and get quick outs so that you don't have to go as much to your bullpen and able to save them.
Falterman hit by the pitch. Top of the order coming around.
She's induced.
This is like actually a changeup that she just holds on to way too long. Turn over the order for Louisiana.
Stormy, a pop-up and a fly out to center field today. In the dirt from Royalty. Good block from LaPresta.
Losing control of that changeup right now. Held on to it, and that was a changeup in the dirt. Just trying to find the rhythm and release of that pitch again.
I think sometimes you throw it a lot, you can start to get in your head and be like, okay, are they picking it? Am I throwing it too much? And if they start hitting it, that's when you're throwing it too much.
Found it there. Lonnie
Yeah.
just keeps calling it 3 times in a row. What it looked like.
Lonnie will challenge you.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I thought it was great that she started, Royalty against Arizona and UCLA, clubs that she had to face in the Pac-12.
Again. Screw it again.
Just keep them coming.
Are we going to see it again?
Goes upstairs with the rise ball.
Yep.
Yeah, throws it again.
That's fun. I don't see that very often. 3-1-1.
Waits on it and gloved at first by Bethany Keene. Side retired. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th in a 5-0 game. On ESPN Plus and E2. Then the featured event. Crimson Tide and Seminoles. Right now, Florida State with the 5-0 lead over Louisiana. Four, 5, and 6 here. Two and two. Full count.
Good eye.
Bethany Keene. Fly ball to Hayden. One up.
Florida State hasn't scored since that bottom of the 2nd inning. Runner or two on, but I feel like Chloe Riasetta was doing a good job of following up Sam Landry and coming in as a freshman against notoriously one of the best offenses in the country. Want to keep that score at bay, just her offense. Can't push anything across for her.
Yeah, you know, she's not making mistakes. Most of her misses are out of the zone.
Flaherty, the ricochet, Vasquez. Almost. Second time Flaherty's been on.
Ball hit hard back up the middle. It goes off of the glove. And I think that Vasquez probably had the opportunity, rushed the throw. Had the opportunity to get the out, but rushed the throw.
Oh, now they're going to rule that an error.
Yeah.
There's Lepresti. Flaherty on the run.
8th stolen base of the year for Flaherty, one of the fastest Noles.
And that is the 7th of the game. That's a season high. They had 7 in the NCAA regionals last year against Howard. So runner in scoring position here for Kaya.
You know, Jerry Glasgow put together a really challenging schedule for this team. Trying to look at what somebody like UCF did last year with Cindy Ball Malone. challenging her team with a hard schedule and earning that top 16 seed. They grabbed the 16 seed overall for the first time. Wanted to try to do the same thing with his team coming here.
2 down.
And in fact, they play UCF on Tuesday, but the rest of the schedule is not real easy. They play LSU, Ole Miss, Texas ×2, Florida ×2 as well, and they get into conference play. So really is a challenging schedule for them, and they're going to be prepared for conference play.
They will have seen it all.
It's a young team, you know, a lot of sophomores and freshmen that are impact players. That's actually going to be a ball on the count, I think, possibly for Riasetto taking too long.
Yep.
A time violation.
And she looks into the dugout and
says, hey, little help.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's Kerr to chase.
College, it's 25 seconds. It's 10-10-5. Internationally, it's a 20-second.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah, keeps the game moving.
Kerr golfs that one out to center. Inside retired. To the 6th. Allison Royalty 1 out away from her longest outing of the season as she works into the 6th.
You know who else is, or who has had a big weekend is Clemson. Scored a bunch of runs. Their offense seems to be on fire.
They're going to win over Stanford at one point? Or Georgia?
Stanford has 2 wins over Georgia this weekend, which is a big comeback. They didn't look great opening weekend. Big rebound for them.
Oh, Clemson had the win over Northwestern.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Good. Yep. Beat Ohio State today, 10-0 in 5 innings.
Wow.
Northwestern, they put a lot of runs up on the board, too.
They did, yeah.
Was it 15, nothing? What was it? 10?
So I think 10-0 and 15-2.
Yeah.
Big Ten's taking some hits early in the season. Grabbed by Flaherty from the deck. Not in time. Good effort.
Eshte has a lot of speed, and Devin Flaherty is a veteran second baseman who makes this play close at first base, throwing from her knees. There's a shot up the middle of the field. What a play for her to keep that on the dirt. Give herself a chance to get that out at first. That was close for how fast Eshte is.
Yeah, if that's an average left-handed runner or a right-handed batter, forget it. Flaherty would have had the out.
There's Maddie Hayden. The lead off aboard. Snaps a streak of 2 straight 1-2-3 innings for Florida State. Hayden. Could be extras. Eshte around to third, and she'll hold there, and 2 in scoring position with nobody out.
Well, it looks like to me that Louisiana is starting to adjust a little bit more to that off-speed pitch. So here it is again. It's low, it's on the inside corner, but really good adjustment. Hayden going to take that ball deep. Gets it just inside the line. It's going to roll down to the corner, and I love the fact that Louisiana's going to stay at second and third. No outs on the inning. Yeah, you don't want to make your first out at home. You know, Florida's got a really good relay.
Oh, Alexa Langeliers could be one swing away from getting right back in it. Check that, Crater.
Just continuing to throw it, Michelle. It's like has that drop to it.
It looks like she's blending almost like the off speed and an off speed. So a change up and an off speed drop.
Yep.
Oh-2 pitch. Slow roller to short. The only play is the first. And a run will score. One down. Hayden able to advance to third. And here's Vic Valdez, 0 for 2.
Next batter is the catcher, number 4, Victoria Valdez.
2 hits prior to this inning, 2 hits in this inning for Louisiana.
And it's interesting because the pitch, obviously, that Royalty's throwing the most are the off speed and the changeup. But that rise ball needs to be more competitive to help out the off speed and the changeup. Because if the rise is not competitive and it's out of the zone like that first pitch was, it's easier to lay off the changeup or to sit changeup.
2-0. Yanks that deep left, and back on the track is Mudge. And a sacrifice fly to score the second run.
Kaylee Mudge is so sure-handed out there in left field. The way she drop steps and runs back on balls, and I just feel like any ball put in the air, she has a really good chance of making a play.
Jordan Campbell's 0 for 2. For a 3-0 count. 2 outs with 2 runs in for Louisiana. And things are getting mighty interesting.
Gonna see a pitching change.
Yeah. Looks like Mac Leonard.
She's really worked on a drop ball in the past. You know, she was more first baseman hitter than pitcher, and Coach Alameda's really worked with her to be able to get innings from her, make her a closer in this particular situation. She does have some starts, but she hammers the zone. You know, I love to watch her pitch. She just goes right at hitters.
Sophie Piscos, first pitch swinging. A strikeout in the second, ground out in the fifth.
You can see how up the middle that Josie Muffley is playing with Leonard now in the circle.
First time this year that she's come on in relief with a runner on base, right back up the middle, off the glove, off the base. And Louisiana, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, will bring the tying run to the plate.
Pisco's just hits this right where back up the middle is pitched right down the middle, and it gets sent right back up the middle. She can hit the ball so hard. She is a big leader for this Louisiana team. 2-out hit.
Sissy Vasquez 0 for 2.
Mudge playing with her back essentially against the fence out there. Heels on the warning track. All the outfielders pretty deep right now.
Change up in for a strike, 0-2. In the dirt, Presti to throw down to third. And everybody's going to be safe.
Ball down in the dirt. Edenfield's going to make the throw down. It goes off of Hartley's glove, but I love that, you know, Muffley right exactly where she needs to be, backing up. Johnny on the spot, you know, always there.
2-2. Ripped to third, blocked, and kept on the infield dirt, and then the throw over to first by Hartley.
Out a little bit, but yeah, incredible. Friday and Saturday just was a tough day to be in the circle. Let's put it that way. Today, though, we started out hot. We had 4 in the first hour or so. We've cooled down a little bit, but maybe tonight.
Yeah,
have some fireworks.
82 total home runs hit this weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. The big bats have showed up.
We got a pinch hitter here. Waycaser coming in to get an AB. And she ropes that ball to left field. I love Waycaser. Pinch hit opportunity and comes in right away, swinging early in the count, especially after Louisiana just put up those 2 runs.
Yeah, 0-1 count. She sees a pitch that she likes. She's going to go up and get it. It's a rise ball on the outside half of the plate, and she just attacks it early. She's on time, barrels it up, gets it into left field. Leadoff hit for Waycaser.
Muffley will re-enter for Waycaser and run the bases after she had that base hit.
Christina Hartley, 2 for 2, a 3-run home run and a single.
Batting average in Clearwater, 3 for 7, a 429 batting average here.
Muffley goes, the throw out into center field. 9 stolen bases today.
Wow.
Wow.
I think maybe Jerry Glasgow is asking the umpires right now if the runners are potentially leaving early.
That's a warning for Jerry Glasgow. Let's see if Jerry's right. Ooh, that's close.
It's really close.
Very close. We've had a couple of the calls in earlier games where the runners have been a good step and a half off.
That was just a good jump by Josie Muffley. I mean, when you slow-mo it, when it comes down to it, I think maybe she left a little bit early, but it's hard to see with the naked eye for an umpire.
Yeah.
I think Jerry Glasgow is just upset the fact that there's been 9 stolen bases against him in this game.
And then the walk, so the bottom 2 of the order are on base. Kelly Mudge, at the top of the order. And that'll get through the right side. Muffley coming for home, slides in safe. RBI single, Kaylee Mudge.
Mudge had a base hit in the 2nd inning and now coming up big here late in the game.
Throw from Carly Heath, by the way, home. That was not even a one-hopper on a line to home plate.
We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner.
Florida State.
Next out the pitcher, Mac Leonard.
And now it's Mac Leonard, the pitcher. Leonard launches, back it goes, out of here. 3-run home run, 2nd bomb of the day for Mac.
That's a 3-run homer for Mac Leonard.
Michelle, I think Mac Leonard must have heard us talking about our TaxAC update. Yeah. Mac Leonard has been right on every single pitch of her at bat. Hit a home run and then a sac fly and a fly ball to center field that she just missed. 2 outs that she just missed, but she gets all of this one. 2nd home run of the day for Mac Leonard. Florida State answering right back after giving up a 2 spot in the top of the 6th inning.
Leonard, it was her stats are right. Was that her 2nd home run of the game, but 2nd of the year?
I think so.
And a pitching change coming up for Louisiana. Well done by Chloe Riasetto. And 2 or 3 innings of relief for her. But then the breakthrough for Florida State here in the bottom of the fourth. With Autumn Belvi due up. Tyler Oob, the freshman, coming on.
The new pitcher for the Raging Cajuns, number 16, Tyler Oob.
Taylor Oob is going to go up, down, and throw a changeup, throw multiple speeds, and throw about 66 on her drop ball, 56 on her rise ball, and 50 with her changeup. So her drop ball being her hardest pitch, her rise ball kind of that in-between speed, and her changeup the lowest speed.
All the energy has shifted over to the Florida State side. One run away from a run rule. If not, the Cajuns would have 3 outs to work with in the top of the 7th.
The next batter for the Knowles, number 14, Autumn Belvi.
First time as a Seminole for Mac Leonard with a 2-home-run game.
Her swing has just looked really good in this game. She's been on everything.
5 ribs for Mac. Chopper over Oob to second, and Belvi beats it out.
Belvi just runs so well. Has that long gait, gets down the line so quickly.
So the game winner is aboard now for Florida State with nobody out.
See how quickly she gets down the line. Good job going back up the middle. But just a lot of speed on this Seminole team.
There's Bethany Keene. Two and one. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Bethany Keene with Belvi at first. Fly ball out to left. One down. Devin Flaherty.
The next batter, the second baseman, Devin Flaherty.
Devin's 0 for 2 with a walk today at a second base. Safe at first. Kozelnik, remember they rotated their entire infield, and she's usually over at first. And now the game winner is pushed into scoring position with one out.
Yeah, you can see some of the frustration starting to build a little bit. Louisiana on their faces.
It's been a rough go of 4 straight losses, and now staring at another one. Here's Kyle Opresti. She can end it early for Florida State, and she does. Belvi comes in to score it. 10-2, Florida State.
Florida State answering after Louisiana puts a 2 spot up on the board in the top of the 6th. They come back and put a big old crooked number 5 on the bottom of the 6th inning to walk this game off.
Seminoles get the walk-off, 10-2.
The final score of this afternoon's game, Florida State 10.
And the Garnet and Gold will celebrate and then catch their breath and get ready for Alabama coming up next. Kyle Opresti, the walk-off winner, and a run rule victory.
Let's shine. Plan your escape at visitstpeteclearwater.com. And Evo Shield, the source for custom fitting protective gear.
The final score, Florida State, a winner over Louisiana 10-2 in 6 innings. Kyle Opresti with the walk-off game winner. And that sets up our Sunday night showcase, 5 Eastern tonight on ESPN, Florida State and Alabama. And our top 20 showdown of national championship programs. Big day for Mac Leonard. Can she continue it tonight? A solo home run and a 3-run home run. 5 RBI.